Alright guys, it's still a scorcher here, so if you hear my fan in the background, I apologize. My last video ended with some stuff falling off the shelf due to the breeze. So that being said, hopefully most of you guys didn't hear that. All that to say, we have got to talk about Mary Kenny, who we have talked about in the past with all of this woke DEI push in gaming, in media, and of course, she is somebody who in the past has defended Sweet Baby Inc. because she claims she has actually worked with them in the past. Now, it's very important to note that she has joined CD Projekt Red, a company which has been uber woke the last few years, very vocal about their ESG score and their environmental, social governance, sustainability crap, the DEI push, the menstrual leave benefits, all that wonderful stuff that we all worry about with our video games. And she is now at CD Projekt Red, coming from Insomniac Games, where she actually worked on the Wolverine game. So this is somebody who is a little unhinged. She's very much obsessed with her own gender identity, her own orientation. Apparently she's bisexual, and it's something that she focuses heavily on. So her announcement to where she decided she was going to go work at CD Projekt Red, she put out there, without further ado, it's time to announce my new job. Today was my first day as a senior writer at CD Projekt Red, best known for the Witcher series and Cyberpunk 2077. I love how she has to say this like we don't know what they've put out in the past. We all know what CD Projekt Red is known for, but okay. I can't wait to talk more about my project. I'm thrilled to be getting back into RPGs, and my team is talented, welcoming, and just flat out cool. Here's to a new adventure. So, a little bit about Mary Kenny. Over here at That Park Place, their article today highlights the fact that she has said previously that every lever must be pulled to push the LGBT agenda. And that is something that we've seen a lot from these, nose-ringed, pink-haired, blue-haired freaks, that they just want to push the gay agenda. And from her own lips, these are the kind of things that she has said. The GLAAD report, talking about gay, lesbian, androgynous, whatever the freaking GLAAD thing stands for, tells us something key, that games are a way for LGBT people to socialize, but it also tells us something heartbreaking, that LGBT gamers don't feel that developers are thinking of them when they design games. Then gay people should make more games. Actually, scrap that, reverse that, don't make more games. There's too many gay games as it is. There are so many LGBT developers, and we want what players want, to design experiences that tell the player we're here, we're important, and we belong. That's not what gamers want. We're not looking for representation. We want a good freaking story with a good character that's well-coded, well-developed, that runs well on most of our systems. That's all we want. We want an enjoyable experience for our time and money. So again, these are the tweets where she was defending Sweet Baby Inc. back in March, and there's like a 12-tweet thread. I'm not even going to get into that. But of course, it's been pointed out that CD Projekt Red on SmashData.com, he's got this tweet here from them talking about their menstrual leave benefit. And then this is very interesting. This is part of a 50-minute interview she did on the International Bisexuality Research Conference's YouTube channel. That's a mouthful. It says, 22 keynote Mary Kenny, how to write gay characters and not get fired. First of all, you are at no risk of getting fired these days if you write gay characters. You're at risk of getting fired if you don't write gay characters. But listen to the way that her brain thinks about these things for a second, guys, and then we'll move on to the big part of the story here.
Like I said, we all bring our beliefs to our work, right? There are things that I think, it would be better if the world was more like this. It sucks that the world is like this. And other people might see the world differently. There are very few instances where there is one objective truth. We all bring our own lens to everything. So the ways in which my identity impacts me are many and varied, but to focus exclusively for a minute on bisexuality, for me, what it means is when I'm coming to a creative project, one of the first things I'm thinking about is, who are these different characters? Who might they have romantic entanglements with, whether they're long-term or not? And that can be fodder for drama. That is a possibility in any story. Sometimes there won't be any romance, and that's fine. Sometimes it's just it's just one of those lenses that I bring to a project where I'm not assuming that every character is going to be heterosexual going in. And I think this is actually a strength. I go in saying, I don't know. I don't know who all these characters are. I need to figure out who they might.
So if you don't get what she's saying, she's bisexual. She wants to make everything else gay and bisexual. And that's basically her entire motivation when it comes to narrative writing in games. Now, the crazy thing is we're seeing this more and more with people. BioWare put out this tweet or Facebook post a while back about this Lena Anderson person who apparently is a furry maybe transgender. I don't know. Somebody who's a technical product manager over at BioWare. Of course, I've done articles talking about the Metroid Prime 4 writer that wanted to make Samus Aran transgender. Again, these people have all got the same agenda, the same push, and they're doing things like we just saw recently where they want to make every character model no longer have gender identity or gender, sexual identity, where it's, okay, this is a male body or a female body. Now it's, oh no, body A, body B, body 1, body 2. They don't want to use the term male and female anymore, even in terms of actually picking the sex of the character you play, because for some weird reason, that's phobic in some way. But now here's where we get to the big story. Something that Smash JT just broke on Twitter about an hour ago says IMDb accidentally exposes all upcoming Sweet Baby Inc. clients. Oh boy, this is the biggie. So you can actually go to IMDb and you can search, do an advanced title search, and you can find the company and everything that they have collaborated on or worked on. As he points out in this article here, saying Sweet Baby Inc., known for its controversial focused application of diversity, equity, and inclusion principles, has been caught working on some very big upcoming games that we've been looking forward to. This is going to throw a wrench into that hype machine. Now, he points out that they're working on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I just want to pat those of us in the games media who actually have done, journalism like Kotaku is supposed to do and like IGN should be doing, but, take Smash JT or Fandom Pulse or That Park Place. It takes those of us that on the smaller side of things to actually cover these stories. We talked about this on Fandom Pulse back in February, that there was inklings that this Indiana Jones game was going to be woke because they were working with Sweet Baby and the people behind the scenes were absolute lunatics. So again, the signs have been there, but unfortunately not everybody's waking up to it. So Smash GT goes on to say, among the notable titles listed is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. One of my most anticipated games of the year now gets removed from that hype list. It sucks so much. I'm surprised that JT didn't know about this, to be honest, because he's pretty in-depth with a lot of this DEI crap. But I feel bad for him that he didn't know about this one. Sweet Baby Inc. has been criticized for forced DEI elements in games because of how they compromise artistic integrity and creative freedoms. The company's approach prioritizes social agendas over gameplay quality and the authentic narrative of games. So, I mean, that pretty much defines them to a T. And then, of course, he goes on to talk about how, they've tried to cancel Kabrutus. They've tried to cancel him from his job. They've tried to get him divorced. They've gone after 8-Bit Eric and tried to get, him canceled from a wrestling camp that he's associated with. All these people, Nick Calandra, Alyssa Mercante, Sweet Baby Inc., Chris Kindred, all these people have tried to do their best at canceling anybody who criticizes all this garbage that has been put into the video game industry. And now you can see this full list of games currently on IMDb. Most of these are on DEI detected, but you'll see some here that weren't necessarily as well known. Things like, I know Mortal Kombat 1, some people knew that Sweet Baby was attached to it. Of course, Alan Wake 2 was a big controversy, same with Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok. Forspoken, that's a biggie. Same with Tales of Kenzera, which is just absolutely fallen off the face of the earth. Wolverine, which hasn't come out yet. Prince of Persia Lost Crown, and you can tell with this one, because I believe this is the one where they gave him the Killmonger cut from Black Panther. I did not know that they were attached to the Gollum, though. The Gollum game that failed miserably. Look how many freaking games have fallen off the face of the earth. Skull and Bones. Holy crap. Some of the worst performing games in a long time have now been exposed as working with Sweet Baby Inc. And again, not every one of those situations has it been Sweet Baby's fault. Sometimes the game has legitimately been bad. It has not been a good offering. Sometimes it's just a bad game, poorly conceived and, poorly developed. But the fact that they are attached to so many of these games and there are so many stinkers on this list is absolutely hilarious. I can't wait to see more of this stuff get exposed. So big shout out to Smash JT. This is a huge find. I'm curious to see what you guys think about all this. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.